Dr. Heidi. My name is Juliana. First off, I want to start off by saying I'm really enjoying your class. It's really easy to apply what we're reading and what we're learning to future potential jobs for us that are in the program. So for my interview, I interviewed Jordan Hall. He's the compliance coordinator here at Washington State University. I say here because I live in Pullman. Washington State University. He's been doing it for just 1 year, so he's fairly new to his position. I got a little bit of information about his background and where he was at before he came here to Washington State. So he got his undergrad at University of Oregon in Family and Human Services, and then did an internship there, interning as an academic advisor or with the academic advisors there at Oregon. And then he went on to get his master's at University of Washington, in intercollegiate athletic leadership. And then he, I believe, came back to Oregon and did an internship with the compliance coordinators there at U of O. And then from there, after he got his master's, he started applying at a bunch of different places and ended up here at WSU. Luckily for him, he kind of knew people at U of O that knew somebody here, so it was just kind of all a connection, and of course his hard work. One of the things I asked him is just kind of what his tasks and responsibilities are as a compliance coordinator here at WSU, and he deals with initial eligibility for student athletes, so incoming freshmen or transfers. So he basically kind of goes through a lot of transcripts and talks to a lot of high school counselors and deals with that. He also deals with approving visits for coaches, whether it's approving their visits to a recruit or approving visits from a recruit that's coming here to WSU. I asked when his busiest time of the year, if he has any downtime throughout the year, and he kind of described the summers as being pretty busy and the first week of every semester. I was really interested in kind of what the day-to-day is for him, and like I said before, he evaluates a lot of high school transcripts. He says he does a lot of that. He also, just on the side, kind of deals with a lot of the player guest comp and coaches tickets, so I'm sure he's pretty busy with that. I know how that goes with my husband being a coach. And a couple other things that I was interested about is who he reports to, kind of how that order of operation goes there at WSU. And there's a couple people above him, one of them being, I think, the John Lucier, which is the Associate Athletic Director dealing with compliance. So he kind of reports to him. I was interested to see, we didn't get too much into it because I was kind of blabbering too much and we went on for a little while, whether, who kind of deals with the relationship between the university and the Pac-12 and the NCAA. So I'm still kind of interested in learning a little bit more about that. Another thing that I asked was what the greatest issue that he deals with or has dealt with in the past year that he's been here at WSU. And actually his response kind of surprised me. It wasn't, dealing with recruits or coaches or any of that. It was mainly the perception of compliance coordinators that, the public has or other stakeholders in the university, coaches, not sponsors, boosters. So he kind of hopes to kind of change the stereotypical "I'm out to get you" kind of reputation that compliance coordinators have. I mean, he is proud to be here at this university, and he described it as, we're fans. We want the teams to do well. We want our athletes to succeed. We're not trying to police and try to find, any rule breaking. We're here because in the past somebody abused something, and there was now a rule in place, and we're just here to kind of enforce those rules. Another question I asked was what his goals here at WSU are, and whether he sees himself here for a long time, and he definitely sees himself here for a while. He wants to keep learning. Like I said, he's fairly new to the profession, so he is still learning day by day from either the Associate Athletic Director or any of his other colleagues there. So he's very happy where he's at. and we talked a lot about a bunch of other stuff, but I'm running out of time here. I'm hitting the 5-minute mark. I really enjoyed this project. It kind of sparked my interest on different things, different people at WSU that I'm starting to get to know, and I definitely want to get in on different departments there to interview other people, whether it's for an assignment or not. I just kind of want to get to know as many professions as I can to kind of help me kind of reassure kind of what I want to do in the future, or kind of spark any other interests that I might have. And that was it. Thank you.